Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dire20's Let's Play. This is episode 24. Yeah, 24. Wow, cool. Today's episode I'm going to be covering a couple different things. I did spend a significant amount of time mining off-air. I probably mined for a couple hours, just underground. A couple people have asked to see mining, kind of fast forward, sped up for a little bit, so maybe I'll throw a little bit of that into this episode here. But for the most part, I collected a bunch of diamond. I did transfer pretty much everything I got into diamonds. As you can see, I've got a little bit over 2 stacks of them now. Along with some other stuff, I did convert a lot of the gold I got into diamonds. I did find a handful of other things while I was down there, but for the most part, I tried to keep things diamond-oriented, because I want to make a couple more Lapitron crystals. You remember a couple episodes back, I had a terraformer going, and it was working on a snow biome for me. I want to go finish that up. So I'm just going to charge up a pair of crystals. While they charge, I would like to go check on my quarry and see how that thing's doing. Still pumping away. The oil level's getting a little bit low, so let's go ahead and flick my switch here. Let's see, I think I've got my electric jet back on me. So you can see just how far down this thing goes. And it's still plugging away. What level is it at, I'm curious? It's down to 44. So, we started up here at 72. Not too shabby. Good, actually. I'm just going to let some oil filter down into my quarry, and I'll be back. If I check in my box here, you can see everything is filtering down and compressing itself down into diamond ore, and I'm up to 11 diamonds so far. Even got a little bit of copper and some uranium, so that's kind of cool. Okay, just came back and picked up my Lapitron crystal out of my MFSU. Gonna head outside here. My last episode, I made a bunch of these lava things, and I stuck them in my geothermal generators, so they actually have already been all used up. And I'm going to make more in this episode. For now, I'm just going to run out to my snow biome in the making here. You can see lots happened since I've been out here last. I have not visited this in a while. There's quite a few snow blocks accumulated. I'm going to go ahead and stick my Lapitron crystals in there and let some more snow generation occur. So it does look like these guys tend to convert the areas immediately around them first and then expand outward more. So there's a little bit of snow way out here, not quite nearly as much as there is back right next to the terraformer. So I'm just going to dump all the energy of these two. And I'll be back in a minute once this is done absorbing all this energy. So that's pretty cool. Bunch of snow going on. I didn't pump all the last energy of this Lapitron crystal out because I'm actually going to take this thing apart. Once he's finished draining all his energy. That should be good. Pick up my MFSU and get my terraformer back. I'm going to head back to my base. Because what I decided I want to do is rerun some of that cultivation. I didn't really let the cultivation guy run for too long. I only gave it like a couple of cycles. So I'm going to hook him back up. And I'm going to put my Lapitron crystals back in my MFSUs, let them charge. And I might set up some kind of reactor out here or something so that this thing can really run for a long time without having to constantly power it. So let's see. I think I had them right around this general area. So I'm going to stick down my MFSU and my terraformer as such. Oops. And my glass fiber cable. And my lever. I'm going to flick them off right now. And head back to my base. These guys are probably mostly charged at this point. I'll wait a minute for this guy. Okay, got my 2 fully charged Lapatron crystals. Let's go make some more trees. I'd kind of like to see this from up above. Is he on? He is not on. So let's flip the switch. Look how much tree cover there is already in this general area. This is from all the trees that were created a while back. And he should just be pretty much planting more. Not too shabby. Gotta love terraformers. So I'm going to let this guy terraform for a bit, and I will be back shortly. Boy, look at me, I'm a dummy. I forgot to put my cultivation blueprint in there. No wonder nothing seemed to be happening. So what I'm actually going to do is wait until I've actually put the Lapatron crystal, had them both fully charged, and then I'll stick my cultivation blueprint in. Because what seems to happen... Well, that's interesting. It looks like this guy will store 100,000 EU of power. Well, what the heck, let's stick them in there now. Okay, flip the switch. Now we've got energy draining out. Nice. So let's see what kind of mischief is going on out here. Oh yeah, we can already see some stuff being planted. And growing. Nice. This forest will get pretty ridiculous. It's already at that point right now, it seems, but it's going to get even crazier. So, cultivation's chugging along. I'm going to head back to my base and build something new for you guys. Okie doke. Terraformer did its thing. There's a bunch of stuff going on out here now. As you can see, just more trees being planted in the distance here. Looks like it got further out a little bit again. So, I might at some point, I don't know, maybe I'll try it out. Try and get a nuclear reactor out here or something to power this MFSU. Maybe I'll do some geothermal generators, I'm not sure. But for now, let's get moving on the next project, shall we? Drop off some of this cool stuff. I'm going to recharge my energy crystals here. You can see I've got a good amount of energy storage going on. So let's see how we're doing in terms of diamonds. What do you say, guys? I think it's time for a new equivalent exchange item. So, get some of this stuff. And I'm going to need some buckets. There we go, 8 blocks of diamond, which you know comes out to 2 dark matter. Four more will make me have 3 dark matter. Now, I do want to feature an equivalent exchange recipe that comes with Industrial Crafts add-on. Remember those, whatchamacallits? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. These guys, Mobius fuel. Yeah, they're used for a bunch of different things, and Xeno gave us a nice little uranium ore becomes 8 Mobius fuel directly recipe. So they're kind of a nuisance to craft individually. So let's make a couple of them with uranium. Nice. I like that recipe, by the way. Thank you, Xeno. And let's craft ourselves some dark matter. What do you say? Dun da da da. 3 dark matter. Very nice. And let's go ahead and put together some of this stuff. Any guesses on what I'm making here? Shouldn't be too hard. I mentioned in my last episode it has to do with lava. That's right, the Vulcanite Amulet. This guy is cool. So, I am going to need a couple of these. And just like the last item I showed you, Xeno was very nice to us and gave us the option to make more. So, what am I doing? In fact, I don't think I even need to do this. If I put this guy in here? No, I do need to do this. Okay, so, got my buckets of lava again. And this recipe only costs 1 measly diamond, and some more buckets of lava. And I get another Vulcanite Amulet. And I get to keep this one. And I'm going to make one more of these guys. Oops. One more diamond. 3 more iron. Some more lava buckets, and now I've got 3 of these awesome Vulcanite Amulets. So what's a Vulcanite Amulet, do you ask? Well, if you had watched my feature on an equivalent exchange mod, you would know. But if you didn't, I'll show you now. So let me just deposit some of this cool stuff. And carry out some redstone with me. Drop off some of my diamonds as well. I'll obviously be playing with lava. And I'm going to go sleep through the night. So first off, the Vulcanite Amulet can be used in several recipes involving lava. You can substitute it for almost anything that needs a lava bucket. So the recipe I just did, I could substitute lava buckets with the Vulcanite Amulet. Oh, gee, that guy was annoying, but he dug me a nice little hole. Perfect. First off, you can point at the ground with this in your inventory, and it uses redstone, I believe. So if you right-click, it just places some lava down. How nice is that? You can also shoot with it, and it'll shoot and create lava wherever it lands. Pretty cool. Okay. You can also melt water with it. So let's charge it up a little bit and press R, and it melts water. And I can charge it up further and melt more water. I can practically empty out my ocean if I wanted to. It's pretty cool. It will also lay down a column of lava if you charge it up and right click. But check out my equivalent exchange. I think it's episode 2 where I feature the Vulcanite Amulet. Let's clean up this whole mess. I don't want lava laying around my world here now, do I? No. Now, Xeno also gave us a nice recipe related to industrial craft that has to do with this Vulcanite Amulet. Let's grab ourselves some tin and make some of these empty cells. He added a recipe where you can combine the Vulcanite Amulet and 2 redstone with an empty cell and get a lava cell. Beautiful. So we no longer have to deal with lava buckets in our automated lava cell generator. We still want to send redstone through the wire, but we won't need coal anymore. We're just going to be using twice as much redstone. We still want tin to head in this direction. I don't know why there were 2 in there, but there you go. But no longer do we need to worry about this guy. In fact, this whole setup can go away, so I don't need these anymore. So I can take back my Philosopher's Stone. I just grabbed a bunch of buckets. I'm going to take this automatic crafting table, put my rows, I have a lot of junk on me, don't I? I should just go visit my chest and deposit some of this stuff. I do want to hold on to my tin, but I'm going to drop off all these buckets that I don't need anymore in here. I'll hang on to my empty cells, why not? I'll probably need this wrench at some point, and that should be good for now. Oh, no, I don't want to do that, do I? Misclick. Let me fix this real quick. All fixed. And back outside. So, I've got all these cool toys here that I want to put back together in a more intuitive way. Okay. Wow, I'm out of inventory space already. Look at me. Want to change the recipe in this automatic crafting table. Instead of combining a cell with a lava bucket, we're going to want to combine a cell with two of these guys and one of my vulcanite amulets. Okay? So now, it should, whenever it receives redstone, get its thing. But remember how we had to put our philosopher's stone in our chest in order to get it to kind of trick Buildcraft into using an item that doesn't automatically get used up? So the same deal here. So we have a vulcanite amulet in our crafting table and in the chest, and then we're just going to run a little bit of cobblestone pipe, like so. So now what should happen is it should use the vulcanite amulet in the chest, and it'll use any empty cells here, just dump those in, and any redstone that comes in through here, which will be through the red side, should automatically create me some good stuff. Let's see how it works. So I've simplified my machine here. In fact, I don't even need this extra piece. I could just, put this in here. So redstone will quickly get eaten up and combined with any empty cells in here and automatically create for me some lava cells. How cool is that? And of course any tin that I put in that treasure chest still will automatically be created into cells. So we now have an automated lava cell producing machine, and it's 2 redstone per lava cell. So what, I put 50 some in there, so I can expect to get, something like 27-ish lava cells. And it's obviously much quicker now because I don't have to wait for all those lava buckets. That was a nuisance. And that's the last of the redstone. So here come the last of the lava cells. This, of course, could be way more compact. I could probably do this in half the size, but where's the fun in that? It's awesome to watch these things travel through these long pipes, isn't it? Hey, what'd I say, 27 lava cells? Perfect. I'll split them in half, plus the one that I made earlier, and dump them in here. Remember, a geothermal generator holds 12, so there's 2 remaining, and once it needs more, it's good. Now, if I really wanted to be fancy, I could run, instead of pumping it into this treasure chest here, I could run this pipe straight over to my geothermal generators. So I don't even need to, manually do anything. I just drop some redstone off and boom, off it goes. I could even, if I really wanted to be fancy, set up a crafting table to convert cobblestone into redstone. And then, let's see, I'm not sure if I can do this small. Is it? I think it's 4. But I could set up a cobblestone to redstone generator. So let's see, get a crafting table here. So cobble can go 4 to 1 as redstone. No, is it more? Is it 8? I think it might be 8. There we go. 8 cobblestone is a redstone ore. And I'm not sure if there's a recipe to automatically break down redstone ore into redstone. There probably is somewhere. So that's just another option that I could do if I really want to get fancy with it. But I think for now we're good. So let me clean up my inventory and see if there's something else I'd like to show you guys today. You know what? I just finished cleaning up my inventory and realized there's one more thing I'd like to show you guys about the Vulcanite amulet. While you have it on your person... Oh, I don't have my reagents. I think we'll get some redstone. You're going to want to start carrying redstone around, and glowstone, especially if you're going to be using a lot of the equivalent exchange items. So, put down some lava. Oh no, I'm jumping in! Not to fear. The Vulcanite amulet makes you immune to lava, as long as you have it on your hotbar. If you have it in your inventory, you are not immune to lava. Watch. Take it off your hotbar. Oh no, damage. Put it back on, you're good. So, keep that in mind. So I just came to check on my quarries. You can see my combustion engines are getting a little bit low on fuel, which is why it's moving so slow at the moment. This rate of block coming in is pretty much what you can expect with one running. Why does it look like there's three running? Well, because this end one still has fuel in it, so it's powering this guy, which is then powering this guy, which are both empty, and then they're powering the quarry. So as we stick some fuel in there, it just came in as I started flipping the switch a minute ago. They should all start running a little bit better now. Now that they've all got fuel going into them, this guy should start moving a little bit faster. So there you go, you can see it now. There's some spacing between the blocks, slightly less spacing, and then it gets to the point where there's even less. And you'll eventually reach a point where there's almost no spacing between the blocks coming out, and that's kind of how you can tell how fast your quarry's going. Let's give it another minute or two here, and I'm going to flip the lever off, because that should be enough oil. Looks like I'm running low in my tank here. Yeah, that's plenty of oil for now. And look, now there's almost no gap between them. So this guy's running at a good speed again. So you do need to keep your combustion engines full of oil. Don't forget about that now. Yeah, getting a little low. I might need to send some over. I do still have a little bit. Looks like there are some skeletons out here. Do have some good amount here, so let's send it over. And I'll be back. Okay guys, the next item I want to feature for y'all is the Tesla coil. This is a neat little item. Looks like he's not too expensive in this version of Industrial Craft. Just need a medium voltage transformer, some iron, and electric circuits. So let's build that real quick. I believe I've shown you all how to build that medium voltage transformer, but just in case you forget, I'm going to go ahead and show it. So I've got some redstone, going to need some refined iron here, some cables. Not too shabby. Okay, medium voltage transformer. Remember I said it was the easiest recipe in the world to remember? Well, I forgot it. I had to go look it up, but there it is. Okay. Medium voltage transformer, electronic circuit, 2 refined iron, and some redstone. Tesla coil. Nice. Now, I'm going to go ahead and snag. I believe I have in here an extra MFE. I'm going to take him. I'm going to take an energy crystal. Why not? Maybe we'll make it 2 or 3 energy crystals and run outside real quick. Now remember, your medium voltage is 100,000 energy units stored in an energy crystal, and 600,000 can be stored in an MFE. So I'm going to stick this MFE, let's say right here, in the ground. I could easily run cabling to this, and put the Tesla coil on top. Okay. Now, to fuel this guy, I'm going to stick my crystals inside, and let that one crystal run out of juice. And while that's happening, I'm going to build a redstone receiver. So I'm going to need some of this stuff. And a receiver, I want to say, uses the lever. Remember I said I can never keep straight the recipe for the receiver and the transmitter? I wasn't lying. I always mix them up. Receiver, hooray! Now, I'm going to stick this guy in the ground right next to... Let's put it on this side, why not? We're going to call him frequency... Whoops, 10 must be in use already. You saw me take some damage there, huh? Let's do frequency 15. I don't know. I gotta keep straight what frequencies I've been using. So the way this guy works is he takes 5,000 energy units per hit, and he constantly drains a couple energy, I think like 1 or 2 energy units per second, just to be left turned on. Okay? So when I make this guy 15, I'm actually going to make a transmitter. Let's grab some more iron. And I'm going to need one of you. And why not another lever? Now I'm probably going to make this a little bit neater later on. Perfect timing, it's starting to get dark out. So I'm just going to put this guy right here and put the lever next to him and set him to frequency 15, matching the frequency of this guy. Let's get some more energy pumping into here. Frequency 15, nice. So now I've basically set it up so that when I flip this switch, it enables frequency 15, and anything that walks near this Tesla coil, including me, is going to take damage. Watch. See me taking damage? And it's only damaging my quantum suit for the most part. See, I just lost a little bit of quantum suit energy there. Because my quantum suit is, I'm using all 3 units of it, I'm not taking much in the way of damage here. Don't worry, I am in normal, I'm not on peaceful or anything. So just being near that thing, this is about the range, it looks like. Which is kind of perfect, because it allows me to kind of flip this guy on. Of course I put my lever right next to my door. There we go, much better. Now let's find some enemies. Hey, there's a creeper. Come here, Mr. Creeper. Oh. Good. Blue's right there. Let's send him through. Yes, enemies can go through portals. Did you know that? So I'm just going to lead him this way. And then zip by him. Did he fall in that hole? Yeah, he did. So let's flip the switch. Oh, he's dead. There's nothing but some smoking remains and some gunpowder down there. Nice. So, you could easily see that laying out a few of these Tesla coils around your house. Come on, Mr. Creeper, where'd you go? Here's another one. Whew, that was close. Let's flip it on. Is it going to hit him? There we go. Got him. You see that blue effect there that was all around him? That was a Tesla coil hitting him. Not too bad. So you could put some Tesla coils outside your house, hook up some wireless redstone, and just have like an automated defense system. Flip this guy on, and these guys are forced outside. Pretty cool. And any enemies hanging outside your house will not be alive for much longer. So I think that's a good place to wrap up episode 24, is this? Yeah, I'm losing track of my numbers here. I am going to let you guys go. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one.